button.
I'm hitting the button.
Baby. Not the baby.
Not the baby. Not the mama.
The Dad and Drew Show. Two idiots on tangents. Live Wednesdays at 8.
Ooh, I like that.
YouTube.com/.
Oh, this is the Hogan. This is the Hogan.
What? Ooh, I like that. Oh, is that what that is?
That's the Hulk Hogan, yeah.
I like the Hulk. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. I didn't watch a lot of wrestling, but I do remember that.
Yeah, but I think his move was like he would go like, and then
yeah.
He was like really wind it up.
Really wind it up to really get a yeah. Hi everybody.
Immediate tangent on Hulk Hogan.
I like it.
Did you know that there is a karaoke bar in St. Pete called Hogan's Hangout, owned by Hulk Hogan?
What?
And he hangs out there.
Get out of here.
And him and his daughter will award some sort of Hulk Hogan award to the best karaokeer of the night.
Dude, that is
I found that out.
We need to get there. Now, would you do karaoke? Would you?
Oh, horribly, yes. I'd be bad at it, but I would do it.
No. Okay, good. Well, dude, we need to go there, maybe make a vlog, maybe live stream.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
It's called Hogan's Hangout. We learned this on our dolphin adventure. That's why we didn't have a show this last week on Wednesday, and it's Thursday, because Dad was out dolphin adventuring on a family vacation. And during our boat tour, they pointed out Hulk Hogan's house and mentioned Hogan's Hideaway.
Dude, that is
immediate tangent. We haven't even started.
I love that. And you know what? I have another tangent just because a little while ago, before obviously we started the live stream, I was watching, like, you know, when you get recommendations on YouTube or whatever. Well, I watch, I'm a baseball guy, and I look up plays and stuff like that. And they had a whole bunch of comebackers to pitchers. Now, do you know what a comebacker is? Basically,
is that they hit it really hard and the pitcher has to catch it before it kills them?
They hit it right back at the pitcher, and the pitcher's not even like really ready. Anyway, long story short, I'm watching these and I am amazed at how many people do not get really, really hurt. Maybe even Like I know they get hurt, but like
I took one to the chest as a kid, as a pitcher.
Yeah,
I was a pitcher, and I took a ball straight to the chest. I mean,
last time Jamie ever played baseball,
and I went down, and I was out, and then they got me back and everything. But
the thing is too, you have your sternum, you have sternum
protectors,
because if you get hit in your sternum. That's the end of end of your game, man. That's the end of your game. But anyway, but it was. I'm surprised
everybody.
more people
we didn't even say hi to everybody. We were too busy.
Hi, everybody. We were.
We've got Lynn Butler did her like and leave. Stephanie Kramer's here. Leslie conga dancing into the chat. James Wilkerson, Maria Hasty, Diz Lou, Kari Bone, Andromeda Shun, Maria Hasty, and Alex Martinez, Rick DeCellis, Kari Bone, Eric.
He's gonna run out of breath.
Wheezy. White,
Eweezy,
and we got Sally Turner in here. Through the eyes of Chad, if I missed anybody, Tara Zippy snuck in at the end there.
She did. She was like, don't forget me.
It is Wednesday. Nope, it's not. It's Thursday.
Not again. It's Thursday.
We were saying Wednesday, Dad was out gallivanting with dolphins, and Thursday we're doing a show, and we're here. We're live.
And we're here. This is the show.
This is that show we said we were going to do.
And we did it, Jamie. We're men of
This
our
is
word.
our 99th show.
Wow.
This would be...
No, go ahead.
1 from 100. Just was pointing out something obvious.
1 from 100, though. We almost have... But me and Jamie were talking last week after the stream, and we know we actually have more than that, because... When we started, it was on Dad Got This, right? Or Dad Got Parks. One of the channels that wasn't officially the Dad and Drew Show. But we actually thought we lost the first episode that we did. And we were bummed out for a while. And Jamie found the first Dad and Drew Show.
So we started doing this on my Dad Got This channel. And then we were like, you know what? We should just make it its own channel. Let's make it its own channel and we'll transfer over the shows. So I thought I had downloaded all the shows and then re-uploaded them to the new channel, but I couldn't find the first show for some reason. It wasn't showing up as like the oldest to upload. And I was like, oh man, so sad. Then like we figured out what the name of the show was and I searched the name of the show. It was just uploaded it in a different order. And it was in there, but hidden. So we actually found our very first show. And we plan, since Drew is going to be out gallivanting in Maine next week, we are going to release the first ever Dad and Drew show. Re-release it on this channel.
Yeah.
So you guys can watch that in anticipation of the 100th episode the following week.
Yes.
And we're going to say we're going to do something really special for the 100th episode. We might not. We're going to say we're going to do, so we're going to do a lot of planning.
We're going to do our best because, guys, it's one of those things, too, where it's like me and Jamie have wonderful ideas. The thing is, time, we have, both of us
Drew and I both
families.
have families, other obligations, jobs, things we have to get done. And it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
For some people, just pulling this show off once a week would be difficult. Never mind the other stuff.
And it is, but it is, Jamie. You do a million things, and then like you're getting all this stuff together for the show. It's not literally people.
Oh, and Queen V's here.
Yes, she is. What? That's crazy. She's in the other room too.
Wow. Yes, and so I've been a little bit quote unquote lazy with the thumbnails and titles of the shows lately because it's just been so crazy. But I want to ask your guys' opinion. Do you like this little 3-item teaser thing I've got going on with the thumbnails and the show info where you get like a little bit of a cryptic hint about some of the stuff that's coming up?
Can I answer? Can I answer?
Really. Of course.
I like it. I actually do. No, I really do. I think it's a good, like, what is going on there? I need to find out more. Like, I'm excited to find out what we're going to talk about.
Okay. Maria Hasty says yes. I don't know if that's yes in general to things or yes to that, but
I'm going to say it is. I'm going to say that. Yes, it is. Hello,
Definitely
Carrie
Kramer
Bone.
likes it. Okay.
Johnny Neverland.
I think it's kind of weird because like we had like Nick Cage is a weird one. Leslie likes puzzles, so she likes it. You're trying to figure out what the stories are going to be.
It's very puzzly. No, it's very puzzly. Yeah. It's cryptic. But like you said, it's like a cryptic puzzle, but in the best kind of way.
Eric's new to the channel. I'm new to the channel, so I don't know if I can wait officially, but it made me giggle. I'm going to take a giggle.
No, Eweezy, you can absolutely. We want you to come right in and feel part of what we're doing here. So jump right in.
It's a surprise for Drew.
It is, yeah.
Drew gets to figure it out too.
I get to figure it out as we go. It's like, it's kind of like when they throw you into a job and they're like, figure it out as you go.
It is that kind of like you just got to work it out. Do your thing. But it's been a while since I talked to you, Drew. How's everything been? Man. I know you had what can only be described as a challenging morning of live streaming today.
No, it was. And it's one of those things where, if you guys don't know, we went live from Epcot today. And it was like, some days you can just smell what's going to happen in the air. Like I got, because I have my phone that I use for the chat. So in case we lose chat on the streaming phone. And I knew how it was going to go. First of all, we woke up late. But secondly, I get 20 minutes down the road. And I'm like, I forgot my chat phone. Right there, I went, and then we had a whole bunch of issues with it in the park. It wasn't a bad day, but it wasn't our finest work. That's what I wanted to let everybody know. It's not our finest work. I gotta
tell people, if streaming just worked, life would be a dream. But it does not, in any way, shape, or form, do that. Queen does a billion things behind the scenes to keep that side up and running. There would be no live streams without her. You got to thank Queen for that.
Yep.
But yeah, it is not simple to get those up and running. So if a creator looks frustrated during a live stream, just give them a little slack. Let them vent or whatever, because it can be especially if you are a personality like I have, where if there's a problem, I need to fix it. It's a direct thing that needs to happen. This thing broke, I fix it. Hello. Ah, and look who's here.
Is she wearing glasses? Are those glasses?
Her blue light glasses for when she's on the computer. They help reduce eye strain.
I probably need some of those, man.
Does anybody notice that someone happens to have a shorter haircut? We chopped almost 3 inches from this kid's hair today. She got a haircut.
Wow. It looks nice. Does she like it? That's the question. Does she like it?
Do you like it? They want to know if you like it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She's like, free.
Yes. You look smart, according to Drew.
She looks wicked smart. Jeez, maybe
smart.
I do. I just got to get.
And look how tan she is, because we just got back from the beach.
She went beaching it.
Where's your
tan, Jamie?
I have a little bit. The whitest guy, I burn immediately. We've been using SPF 50 sunscreen the whole weekend, and I was white as a ghost. I was pasting that stuff on because I was like, I got 4 days at the beach. If I don't, I'm gonna be very.
By day 2,
I came out
terrible.
I came out the least burned out of the entire family. It was amazing.
Smart, dude. Apply and reapply.
But everybody else did too. We don't know what happened, but like my poor wife, she got it on her shoulders.
Oh,
she got a little bit, and then
the neck too.
Because I got it on both shoulders.
You did, yeah.
It burns. So
and then she walked into the door frame with her sunburn part and nailed it. Oh, the words that came out of my lovely wife's mouth.
Oh yeah. Or if you get like a burn in your shoulder, dude, and a friend comes up, it's like, "What's up?" and they slap you right there. You're like, "Yeah, it's like, come on, man,
buddy, stop it."
It's always where it hurts. Always where it hurts.
Still peeling from the Disney trip, yes. And that is one place I absolutely always forget to put on sunscreen for.
Yeah,
I do it for the beaches, but I don't really think about it at the parks. But you need to.
Yeah, but you know what though? If you were gonna forget out of the two, do not forget at the beach. There's something, I swear, there's something about like the sand, man, that like magnifies that sun, and it's so much brighter, so much hotter.
Yes.
What's up, Matt Castle? Welcome in, buddy.
Hello.
I just wanted to come around to say hello.
Hello, everybody. Kisses. Guys, follow me on Instagram, shameless plug. I have so many adorable photos from this beach vacation that I'm going to be like loading that thing up with beach photos. And this kid,
adorable.
She's a professional of me. She is a professional model.
Oh, thank you.
You are. I mean, she literally, you don't have to tell her to pose or do nothing.
She knows it.
Just starts banging out poses. And like like the Disney Photo Pass photographers will comment about it. Like, I was going to tell her what to do, but I'm not.
But now the thing they're like, the thing I was going to tell her to do was horrible compared to what she's doing right here.
I'm just going to let her go. Hello, awesome, James Sisson.
James Sisson, I know that guy. I know that guy. And Candy Tink. I know that guy. Yes, sir.
What else do you might know it might be?
It might be a Disney News time.
Yes.
It's time for Disney, Universal, theme parks, that kind of stuff news. You didn't think would be more like focused than that.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's really, this is a little more accurate. This is a little more accurate for what I do.
If you told me, like, we have a piano in the house or a keyboard. My wife used to play piano when she was a kid, and the kiddos taking piano lessons. If you made me attempt to play a song, it would be like,
oh, it's straight up, dude. I'm the and that used to be me on the keyboards. Well, used to be, still is me on the keyboards on the computer.
Oh, the type. See, I can actually do no look typing because I've been doing this for so long.
Well, yeah. See, I took keyboarding in school, and then I didn't take keyboarding in school because I was like, I didn't
get any of the skills from school. It was literally just over 20 plus years of operating a computer day to day.
Sure.
Where I guess just eventually my dumb mind was like, I guess I'll remember where the keys are.
It's muscle memory. It's all that muscle memory where you don't even think about it. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm terrible at computers.
But yes, we do have actual news.
What?
Yeah.
That's different than from what we normally give you guys.
Sometimes we just have news. But this time we have actual news.
I like actual news. Teenage Summers.
And we got free stuff.
What?
We're starting right off with free stuff.
What?
I tell you, man, this D23 Gold member is not that bad a deal. It's like $100 and something bucks a year. And
is it
we
per
got to buy
person?
That.
Is it per person? Or how does that work?
It's like that's like a family one. Like it's kind of like a per person, but if you buy it, you get to bring, like when we went to the events, you can get to bring an additional person.
Oh,
so it's kind of like for a
gotcha.
2 people type thing. So if there is a special event like the Guardians thing, we could buy 2 tickets. And then like a lot of the stuff will be like, 2 items or something like that. So it's kind of like a twofer.
A twofer, yeah. A couple.
You get a special gift. Every year that you renew, you get a special gift, which is usually worth a couple good bucks. And then they're giving us free movie tickets. We signed up, and through Fandango, we can get a free movie ticket. After we just pick whatever movie you want. You could pick Lightyear. You could pick. I picked Thor because Lightyear sold out apparently.
Did it really?
So I ended up getting. I think I got a free ticket to Thor, the new Thor movie, which I gotta say it looks pretty good.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do.
Okay, I way rounded down, but it's $129. It used to be like $110 or something, I think, but they've gone up, and it is the official Disney fan club. You get 4 issues. I'm so used to TV.
What? Yeah,
4 issues of the D23 magazine. Actually, we just got ours. Hold on, I'm gonna get mine.
I was gonna say, is it any good?
Talk to Mr. The Moment.
Where is he? Where is that guy? Where is that guy?
Solo layout.
Hi, everybody. Look, I'm big. I'm on the big screen now. Look at me now, Mom. What is happening? Teenage Summers. We got the Disney Stranger, Fallen Star. Weezy, you still sign up each year. We're gonna have to try it at some point, I think, just to see. I'm
back.
Hey, he's back. I'm not on the big screen anymore. Darn it.
So this month's magazine, it's quarterly, is all about the new Disney Wish cruise ship that Drew will never go on.
Never.
Because he's a fraidy cats of boats. Now,
I am.
Would you go on the little dolphin adventure boat that I went on?
Now, here's my question, my honest question. How far, you said you went for like an hour. How far do they actually bring you out? Can you still see land?
At all times you see land.
Then I'm okay. I swear.
Okay.
Like, no, it's one of those things where I'm like, if I see land, say I got like the life jacket on, I'm like, I know I can make it to land at some point. It's literally when you put me out into the middle of nothing, and I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, like I do think like that, but if something goes bad, I'm gonna be Leonardo DiCaprio. Queen's gonna take the door, and I'm you know how that ended up. But yeah, no, it freaks me out.
No, we went all around the bay, and then they went out. We went out into the Gulf, but we just literally like U-turned in the Gulf, and then you could at all times see the land as we were going around hunting for dolphin.
Then I'm okay with that. I would
actually hurt the dolphin just to see the.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're hunting dolphins, Jamie. Isn't that illegal?
But yeah, these magazines are awesome. They're huge, and it's like a really high quality print. Look at that.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
And you get like a lot of like cool, like you could cut stuff out of these and frame them, I think.
I literally was just gonna say, look, you got an Obi-Wan poster.
I know.
My first thought, dude. Yeah, cut that right out and make it a poster. Dude, I can't wait for that. I can't wait.
I know it's gonna be so good.
That looks really, really nice. I think they did a good job on it.
So like you get the gift, you get the magazine, you get all these special events they'll do every once in a while. We got to do like a special Guardians thing, all sorts of cool stuff. But the point of this story was they're giving away free movie tickets, which I thought was pretty cool.
Which I'll tell you, movie tickets, man. I think I was talking about it today.
Oh, movie tickets are getting expensive.
Dude, I remember when they were $4.25. I do.
That is such an old man sounding thing to say, by the way.
I've realized that I am that older man now. And I've embraced it. But it is. Like I remember when it was like $4.25 and it went to $4.75. And then and they just keep, but now I'm like, to bring a family of 4, it's like you better take out a loan, dude. It's getting a little
Yeah, it was not cheap. At sometimes it's even like I've done like you can do those rent them while they're in the movies now that'll come out.
Okay,
where you can
that thing. I didn't know that was
yeah.
Oh, really?
A lot of since the apocalypse, a lot of the movies will release them on like Vudu or Prime, but it's while they're still in the theaters, you can actually rent it. So like that movie, The Bad Guys, we could have rented it in the house for like $30,
right?
Instead of the family going to see the movies. And if you have a pretty large family and a nice little theater room,
right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yep,
you could get away pretty cheap.
$2 worth of popcorn.
Yeah.
But you know what though, dude? But the thing is, I love the experience of going to a movie theater. It is one of my favorite things on the planet. I can't. It's almost for me. I don't want to compare it to Disney. I'm just trying to give people an idea. Like it's almost like when you walk into Magic Kingdom. Like that's how I felt as a little kid going into the movie theater. It was like this, like, oh my gosh, we're at the movie theater. Which renting at home is cool, but it's just not quite the same experience.
I looked it up. So it's $99 a year for one gold member. So you get one gold member card and certificate. You get one access for one D23 Gold member to go to virtual and in-person events, plus the ability to bring guests to select events. Most of the time, they'll let you bring at least one guest. You get special discounts to the D23 Expo. You get a couple of different, like there's discounts at certain restaurants and things in Disney. You get better discounts as an annual pass holder, but if you weren't an annual pass holder, you get something.
Right. That's all you had.
Or for $130, you get basically 2 memberships.
Sounds like
2 cards. 2 people can go to the virtual events plus a guest. So you get a little bit, so I think we only have the $99 one. So like we only got 1 free movie ticket. If we had the 130, we would have gotten 2 free movie tickets.
2.
But you only get 1 gift if you do the double membership. You don't get 2 gifts per year. If you wanted 2 gifts, you would have to buy 2 single gold memberships.
Which I think it's better just to do the 130 and get your 1 gift, but then you get to for the events
agree.
Get the double
Yeah.
Excuse me, the double whammy. The double whammy.
I know.
I gotta look into this now.
It's great. I'm telling you, it's worth it. So basically all you had to do was go onto Fandango, and there was a promotional code that you used, and you could pick anything from the new Fox, Marvel, Pixar, Lucasfilms now through the end of the year. So
through everything that Disney owns.
Yeah. And they were even doing a free screening, like aside from this, they sent out something to do like a free screening of Lightyear. But we were on vacation. I missed the email, never got it. And the screening day happens to be the day I might have to go for jury duty. I got a summons. I have to call the day before to find out if I have to go to jury duty. But the day that the preview was the day of the jury duty. It's
dude, jury duty's horrible. It's just horrible.
It really is.
And I knock on wood. I know at some point I know what's going to happen to me.
I've been called once, but not picked in my life. So far, that's all I've had to happen. But I didn't get picked.
Since we've been down here, I think, and Queen, if you're watching right now, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Queen since we moved down to Florida, it's been 4 years. She got picked twice, I believe, if I remember correctly. But or she didn't actually go. She had to sit there and wait for them to tell her to go home.
Yeah,
in the place. So if I remember correctly, I know at least once, but I thought it was twice.
Yeah,
maybe
they just looked at me and they went, I don't trust that guy with anybody's life.
That guy looks a little shady. He looks a little.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd let him make decisions.
See, if they look at me, they might just go, "This guy's going to think everybody's innocent."
He thinks nobody did it.
He thinks nobody did it. Yeah. Oh man, that jury duty, such a drag, man.
Okay. Now this is something that I saw the story, but the story might be BS because of what happened with you guys this morning. Oh, this is more the summer ticket offer. This shows I forgot I had a second screen for this. Some posters and things.
And on the left there, you got the Multiverse of Madness, which
such a great movie.
Make sure that your kid can handle a little bit of darkness because it borders on.
I would have never taken the kiddo to that movie.
No.
Another movie that I want to go watch, but I will not take the kiddo to, the new Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah, that's probably a little intense.
I don't need her having dino nightmares.
Waking you up at 2 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's going to be a dad and mom go by themselves, or even maybe dad goes by himself kind of thing. But this, speaking of Queen V, was the story that I wanted to ask you guys about. So I read a story, and it's saying that the Guardians of the Galaxy groups are not hard to get, that there have been lots of openings throughout the day for people to get boarding passes. But you said they were gone immediately when Queen woke up 3 minutes late.
Yeah. Well, I think they're easy. I think what they're trying to say is that if you get into the queue, like it's fairly easy to kind of get into the queue, unlike Rise, where it was like you would try, you'd be there and you'd do it and it would bump you out. Because we saw Piano Rob today, and he's like, "Oh yeah, man, I just went on and we got it and just drove over here," and they got called right away. So there could be some legitimacy to that, but I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if maybe they're talking more about the second 1 o'clock one, because the story said that midday there were still a lot of groups available as of the 1 p.m. booking window.
And what?
So I don't know if that means
saying that today or
it was. The story came out, I think, yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
And so it was just within the last couple days, and they're trying to say that I guess getting Guardians groups is not that hard. And they're saying maybe it's because people puke.
Do you know what, though? Honestly, I was literally going to kind of say something along the lines of what you're talking about, though. Like the reason why with Rise, I'm comparing it to Rise because I feel like they're kind of compatible in the sense of like the hype and all that stuff. Where Rise, first of all, it's Star Wars. It's a bigger spectrum of people that love Star Wars. You know what I mean? And on top of that, it's not really a crazy ride. Do you know what I mean? It's not really a crazy ride. So like you're saying, I think people are hearing, oh, you're going to get sick on it. Or, oh, it's an intense ride. We're not like people like me. I'm not trying to get on it because I can't physically go on it.
My wife, one and done. She's
one and done.
Once I'm out.
Yeah. And I think that definitely has something to do with it. But I mean, if they're talking about that 1 o'clock thing, same thing kind of happened with Rise, where it was like in the morning was hard as heck to get in. But then in the afternoon, that's your better shot, obviously, because it's later during the day.
I wonder if this will not be queue for very long. Because if you remember, Remy was not virtual queue for that long.
No, it wasn't. And with that one, I think it was people who were like, to be honest, it wasn't as good as everybody thought. It was a little meh. It was a little meh for people. And I think the hype kind of died down. As people were like,
and they didn't need it.
And they didn't need it or even want it. Where they're like, I already did that. I don't need to do that again. Where I think also, Jamie, like you're saying, some people tell me about it, dude. I wish
if there was one, he'd be buying them left and right.
I would, because then I'd be getting on this. But yeah.
I think what makes Guardians so different is it's very smooth. So I don't know if the non-jarring around actually makes it worse. It's super smooth. The fact that the car spins, it's very dark and disorienting. I feel like in an outside coaster, you can kind of, where you are, what your brain knows what's going on. This one's like being thrown in a washing machine and you're just left, right, up, down. And then I'm telling you, there is one part towards the end where I swear to God, the cart goes like this, and then they spin it, and you immediately start going backwards through a lift. So you almost feel like you're coming up, and then you're spinning, and you're falling backwards. It is like a distinct part of the ride.
It's like car sick. You know when you're coming up over the hill as a kid? I remember sitting in the back getting sick. But yeah,
you can keep your eyes on the horizon, or what my godfather, who was in the Coast Guard for many years of his life, he had said, look, to avoid getting seasick on a boat or something like that, or anything, pick a point directly in front of you and stare at that point, something that's not going to move. So if like you were on a regular roller coaster, stare at the person's head directly in front of you.
Yep.
And just keep your head locked. Don't move it around. Don't go nuts. And that will definitely keep you from getting motion sickness as bad.
Right.
It won't solve everybody, but he's like, that's a trick to help minimize it. You can't do that on Guardians.
Right. There's nothing to look at.
There's nothing to look at, and there's nothing that stays in front of you because the cart's doing this.
Right.
So I think
some people have been scared off.
I got motion sickness on Everest, Slinky Dog, and no sickness on Guardians. I'm telling you. And they said there are people who said, I absolutely never get motion sickness on roller coasters. Doesn't happen to me. And they're like, and this one makes me sick. And then there are people who are like, I get motion sickness walking to the toilet at night, and I can go on Guardian and it's fine. It's just like
maybe I do have a shot at going on this, Jamie.
Yeah. That's my sister's godfather. My godfather wasn't, but my sister's godfather, we don't talk about those things.
Or Bruno.
or
Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
But I'm gonna get rid of this picture because I know Queen hates this picture. I've left it up for quite a long time. The last time I had it up, she sent me messages. Can we get a new picture? Can we change the picture, please?
Yeah. I think
so. We'll go with this one.
Hey, there we go.
I'm telling. This is my favorite because your son nailed it.
Oh yeah, no, dude,
his face he's nailed it.
Some acting ability over there. He's got the acting ability.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. And you know what's funny? I was supposed to get
the
a
Simpsons
picture
was
in
rough.
front of here. Oh,
I remember that ride, man. That was a rough ride. Like it jostled you,
dude.
Go ahead. You look like you have a Simpsons story.
It is just absolute chaos, is what it is. I had no idea. I was like, I love The Simpsons. We went on it, dude, and it just started going. Dude, it was so much going on. She likes it now. Of course. We don't even know if that's Queen or not. We don't even know if that's
can't
Queen.
tell. It could be Thing from the Munsters.
Is it the Munsters or Addams Family?
Yeah, I think it was Thing, or wasn't that it? Like
cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie's the
what is it? Cousin
It?
Was it Cousin It?
Somebody knows. Come on.
I think it's Cousin It.
Come on.
I don't know. Let's call him Cousin Eddie.
Johnny Neverland wants
Cousin It.
Enhance.
You gotta enhance.
All right, here we go. We're gonna enhance.
We're gonna do it. As she said, no.
That part's not okay.
No.
You can tell everybody in that cart is having a good time, though. Other than Queen, because you can't tell what she's doing.
But underneath
holding
that,
onto the GoPro for dear life.
To bring you guys the footage. The sacrifice.
Because you guys need to have the footage.
You got to have the footage. Because I can't give it to you. But she can bring it to you guys.
No.
Queen has spoken. She yelled. She didn't speak. She yelled.
I heard that. I came out
from the other room. Bad. She's all the way in the other room.
The other room came out and she was like, no.
But yeah, my kids love that ride though, man. Oh, but yeah, no, I never got to I never got my picture in front of the whole scene.
You didn't get any of the cool magic shots?
Well, no. Well, what happened was because we had all the chaos going on with the stream today, I just totally was like, okay, well, done. Let's pack it up, and totally forgot. But little tangent, but on what we're talking about, the Xandar Treasures of Xandar store. Man, come on, Disney. Make your stores bigger. Seriously.
3 times bigger than this.
Thank you, Jamie. Perfect. They are making
It was loaded up, ready for you.
you knew where I was going with it. Like, we went in the store and it's so small. I was like, I liked it, but I'm like, you need to make it bigger. And what was a little disappointing is the fact that, like, we waited in that line, and the only thing that was different in that store than over at I want to call, is it Connections? No, not Connections.
Creations.
Or Creations. Over at Creations, the only thing that separates the two is they had, over in the Xandar store, they had the Iron Man gauntlet. That was it. That was it for merchandise.
So are they still putting the Marvel stuff over in Creations?
Yes.
So do they still have like all of the cube and the scepter and all that stuff's over there still?
Yeah. Yes, they had all of that stuff over there. And I'm like, you don't even need to wait in line.
What the cast member told me was they were doing that for the rush. So once a little bit of the craziness dies down, they will transition to having everything over in Wonders of Xandar. But because of like it's new and they want to keep it as easy for people to grab as possible, they're putting it in both places.
Do you know how they could have eliminated that situation instead of having it in two places? They could have made the store bigger, at least.
3 times bigger than this.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm sorry. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that not?
No, you're not.
They built a brand
small.
new thing, and they were like, you know what? There's going to be a lot of people. What we should do is make a really tiny store, put a little bit there, and then we'll put some other stuff over here. I'm like, just make the store bigger and put everything there. I'm just saying.
I can see what you're saying. I'm feeling what you're saying.
Thank you. That was kind of Drew's tangent. I was a little revved up about that because I was like,
Drew's little old man rant.
My little old man rant. Thank you all for letting me do that. I appreciate it.
Oh, I haven't gotten a chance to check that out yet. I thought it was a big building, but
dude,
it's tiny.
I can't say because I haven't been there. I saw a woman post on Instagram. She goes, "Oh my goodness, do not even bother. This is ridiculous. It's like basically like just a ticket center with a couple
like a mall
tiny
kiosk.
Things. That's it. As far as she said, I didn't see, I don't know
that
if that's
giant billboard thing. They made it out to be this whole big thing. That's why they didn't show any interior.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why. They
renderings of it.
No, but I saw the woman on Instagram like kind of went off a little bit. Like, this is absurd and it's ridiculous. Don't even bother wasting your time.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but now because it's so doesn't sound like I feel like I have to go check it out.
And I can see what Eric says. Like, most of the after ride merch stores aren't that big, but I feel like for that one where you're bringing a whole new land or mythology of merchandise to the park,
right?
You could have went a little bigger because it's like, this is the new Marvel thing. Like, this is where the Marvel stuff is.
Yeah, right. No, like that's the Marvel section that we have. We don't have.
That's what we get. We don't get
Avengers Campus.
Avengers Campus.
A whole campus. We literally get. This is your little area.
We get Avengers post stamp.
We do. It is. It's a post stamp.
Stamp.
A post stamp. Yep. Agreed. But
yep.
Saying.
Now, in news, not Disney, huh? I do have some of that. Yeah, we have that.
That's crazy. Jamie.
And now Raging Dino was a little bit mad. He said that we were going Trekkie. He's like, "Oh my god, you're not Star Wars."
I saw that. Yeah.
Trekkie too, and Traders. No, it actually has nothing to do with Star Trek.
No,
believe it or not, it has William Shatner, but it's technically not about Star Trek.
It's actually not about Star Trek.
Very good.
Very nice. I like what you're doing with the Halloween Horror Nights.
It is Michael Myers is coming back.
Yep.
I think it was last in 2016 or something.
Yeah, it's been a little bit, I guess.
That he had make an appearance.
Yep.
He had make an appearance. That's not.
He had. He had make an appearance. I like that. That's the William Shatner in you.
Yes, and I think Alex Martinez, you are completely right. It's not about the sales. That's why they have the giantest digital billboardy thing with the tiniest store.
They are. They're trying to prove a point. They're trying to prove a point, I think. You know, and it's like, it's good. You need a rivalry. You always need a good rivalry, man.
You need a little good rivalry.
You
but
really do.
They're going to have a whole Halloween house at both Universal's Horror Nights, because they do it on both coasts, apparently.
And it's gonna be
and I got some info here.
It's gonna be awesome.
He returned. John Carpenter's classic 1978 slasher film Halloween returns to stock Horror Nights in a terrifying haunted house where guests come face to face with the merciless Michael Myers, beginning September 2nd in Orlando and September 8th in Universal Studios Hollywood. And I didn't realize there's a new Halloween movie coming out. They're making another one.
I did not know that either.
And they're saying this is the conclusion of the latest trilogy. Apparently there was 2 other ones, and now this is a conclusion to a trilogy. Is it
Rob Zombie that's doing?
No, it is not. This is the ones where they did, like, I think they had Jamie Lee Curtis in it. They came back and whatnot. It's like Halloween newer, like what happened. They're older and it's doing it again.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the tagline.
Now, Johnny Neverland.
I understand, my friend. I understand.
No, but like Halloween. No, Jamie, do you enjoy the movie Halloween? Do you like the whole Michael Myers thing?
I'm not a huge horror guy,
right?
But when I was a kid, I did enjoy those movies. I liked those, and I liked Nightmare on Elm Street.
Freddy Krueger. Yeah.
Robert Englund was just menacingly terrifying.
Oh yeah. No, I had nightmares, dude. I have nightmares about Freddy Krueger, man.
What does this have to do with Shatner? Excellent.
Can I tell him? Can I tell him?
You can tell him. Go ahead.
Now, if you ever want to see a cool documentary, go on YouTube and check out the documentary on the movie Halloween. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff that you never would even know. But the big thing is the Michael Myers Halloween mask. This is what happened because this was a low budget movie. John Carpenter. They had X amount of dollars and they had to make it work. And they were like, they had no idea what the bad guy was supposed to look like. And they were like, send Bobby down to go get a mask. So he went down in, LA or wherever they were filming and was looking at masks. They found a William Shatner. This is the truth. A William Shatner mask. They brought it back. They put the hair on like they have for Michael Myers and they spray painted it white. And there you go. That is Michael Myers is basically William Shatner. Look at that. Yep. That is the truth, guys.
It is a William Shatner mask.
Yep.
And
it's horrifying. It's horrifying.
It's horrifying. And that's how they ended up with it. It's crazy. I love it though.
Well, and that was, if you watch the documentary, very serendipitous how the whole thing came together and became what this huge franchise that it is. I mean, it's just crazy.
Now, I heard a slightly different variation of that story when I was looking this up. I wonder which one. Now, you said that was in a documentary. That's probably true. They had said that, I guess, like the same company that made this movie made Star Trek. And they sent the guy, same thing. They said, hey, look, go get a mask. So he went to like the studios area and they found an old mask from Star Trek that was made for like when they needed to like age William Shatner or do something like make him look like something had happened to him. It was like an old production mask or something like that. They had cast off of William Shatner's face.
Sure.
and with the hair and everything for like doing double type stuff or whatever.
Yeah,
and he just grabbed it because it was just laying around.
Whatever documentary I saw, it was like they went and purchased
it was like a Halloween store
in
like
the
at a Halloween
store.
store. I've heard both. Heard both.
But you know what? And it's like maybe one person, maybe you have, you heard the true story, or maybe I did, and maybe like people. The older you get, you start misremembering things where you're like, I think this is how it went down, but it really maybe that's not probably how it went down.
Jessica, I agree. If I were to pick Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm Nightmare on Elm Street. I think Robert Englund just made that so scary and so creepy. And the whole you can't go to sleep thing was pretty terrifying.
You know what it is? I think there's more of a story with Freddy Krueger in the sense of like there's more going on. Like I actually rewatched the first Halloween last year with Taylor, my oldest son, in case you guys don't know. He had never seen it. And I was like, oh, let's watch this. And let me tell you what, when you're a little kid,
Did it hold up?
It's one of those things where there was a lot of walking around. Do you know what I mean? No, literally, it was like the music would be like, and then it'd be like him sticking his head out, and then he disappears. And then he's walking, and then he's over here, and then he disappears. So for what I realized after watching Halloween, like I still love it because it's like, it's a classic, but I realized like Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Jason, these are our classic monsters that we have grown up with that are, do you know what I mean? There are Frankensteins, because you go back and watch Frankenstein now and you're like, how is that ever scary? You know what I mean?
Now,
like
I can't remember. Okay. Does Michael Myers in the originals, does he run, or is it one of those
walks?
He just walks slowly at you with the knife.
He always walks slowly, but yet somehow catches up to you.
It is the classic horror trope. Like,
yeah.
As soon as I see dude looking like that with this, I'm 6 miles down the road.
Dude, I'm going to Wyoming. I'm out of here. I'm getting on a plane. I'm going to Wyoming.
Stopping until ever.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Or like the old school zombies, like from the original zombie movies,
like Day of the Dead.
And they were like,
right?
Like you could just literally like just push them over.
Yeah. Well. Okay, now have you seen The Walking Dead?
Yes.
I've never been a zombie fan by any means. I did really enjoy that movie because it was more of a survival kind of show.
Because it morphed from about the zombies to about the people, and that
the survival.
Sense.
Yeah, like communities and how they're going to survive this and stuff. And I gotta say though, it was one of those deals where in the beginning I'm like, dude, there's zombies. They walk, half a mile an hour. You can just outrun them. Outrun them. But when you watch that show, you start realizing that's fine.
Game.
You can outrun a lot of them, but when there's a million of them walking towards you, like in all directions,
or you're outrunning them and you run into more of them.
And you run into more of them. And it's like
numbers game.
It's a numbers game. Yeah.
But I do like that when the series started, the zombies were terrifying. Like it was like, oh my God, the zombies are going to get them. Oh my God. Towards the end, the zombies are like a side nuisance.
Yeah.
It's almost like you've got gophers in your lawn.
We got to take care. Yeah. We got to take care of the gophers. I agree.
We got to take the gophers are getting at the carrots again. Oh. All right. Send the team out to go kill the gophers. And now it's the other people that are the most dangerous part of that show. Yeah. As opposed, and I like that. It's a cool dynamic, I think.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge horror guy, but I gotta say that show, man.
Yes, good point.
It's amazing.
Just Indiana Jones it, buddy. Yep.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
But Robert Englund is in the new season of Stranger Things.
Is he really?
Yeah, and he's fantastic.
So you watched it?
I've watched it. I've watched the first half. Made me mad. Netflix does bingeable content. That's their thing.
Mm-hmm.
They gave us half the season of Stranger Things and said the next half will be available in June or July. I'm like, what?
How long are they going to drag out Stranger Things, man? I'm serious, dude. Like, it
these
feels
kids
like
are going to be 75 years
yeah,
old.
right for the second half. I know. That's crazy. I still got to watch it. I got to get mentally prepared for Stranger Things.
But Michael Myers coming to Halloween Horror Nights.
So excited,
super cool.
dude.
So this is the Shatner connection.
Yes.
In the whole thumbnail, huh? See,
but no, you do.
But it's not what you were thinking. You were thinking we had a story about Star Trek, but it's not. We swerved you.
And guys, you know what? Everybody, a round of applause for Jamie. I'm so proud that he pulled a story from Universal Studios, because I know he's not the biggest fan.
I am
of
a Halloween Horror Nights fan. I did have fun the time I went. I am mad about one thing, and I will never go back again because of that.
Right. No.
They got rid of Bill and Ted's show. The Bill and Ted show was this awesome show they would do. It was like a mockumentary of all the pop culture stuff that had happened throughout the year. And it was just such a great and fun show. It didn't really have anything to do with horror or anything like that.
No.
Maybe that's why they got rid of it. But it was just such a great show. And they stopped doing it. I don't know if it's because Bill and Ted lost like 90% of the kids in the audience were like, who's Bill and Ted?
Who are those old guys talking weird? Yeah.
Look, it's John Wick.
Yeah. Right. Who's that other guy with John Wick? I don't even know that other guy.
I don't know the other guy.
Yeah, I never got a chance to see them do the Halloween Horror Nights thing. But
I won't watch the new It.
No?
That is the original It was scary as heck. The new one, that looks terrifying, and I don't like clowns.
Jamie, I saw it in the movie theater, buddy. My son, our oldest, Taylor, he was like, he kept bugging me. He's like, Dad, I want to go see that movie, It. I'm like, he was 12 at the time. I'm like, dude, are you sure about that? Anyway, like I kept like being like, dude, are you sure this is what goes down? He's like, yeah, I know it's fake or whatever. I'm like, okay. So we went into the movies, and before we even got in the movie, I'm trying to be a good dad here. I really am. I said, listen, dude, we can go now if you don't want to. I said, or if at any point you want to leave the theater, we can leave. And he's like, no, I'm good. Watched the movie. Got done. He walked out. He goes, yeah, that was cool. And I'm sitting there shaking, dude, because there was like some like parts that I'm like, holy cow, dude.
Super creepy. Now, I have a great friend of mine who throughout my years was deathly afraid of clowns and deathly afraid of small people, little people. And we went to Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, geez.
And they had a band of little people clowns. And it was like they smelled fear.
They do.
At this guy.
Yeah.
And this little band of small person clowns chased my friend around Halloween Horror Nights, terrifying him. And we
laughed. You can't let him know. You can't. No, you can't show him your fear, man. You really can't.
Never show fear.
Never show fear.
And the story for it, like the Stephen King story, is way more disturbing than the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Some really weird and disturbing stuff happens in that story.
Yeah. And they say Derry, Maine, but it was actually based in Derry, New Hampshire, because there is no Derry, Maine.
And it is why Kari Bone doesn't like clowns.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think Pennywise is the name of the clown for anybody who hasn't seen the movie It. But Tim Curry, oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
No, but I was gonna say with the killer clowns, let's jump right to this. I remember it too, being so freaked out when I watched this as a kid. You rewatch it and it's hilarious. It really is. It's silly.
One of my favorite movies. It
really
is so campy and so silly and just nuts. I mean, like they put them in cotton candy and drink people with straws. Like the popcorn is deadly. Like it's just, and I forget who was in that movie. Isn't it Keanu Reeves? There's like a really famous actor
It's been
that
so long since I've seen
started
that movie.
in that movie. Oh my god.
Jamie's got to look it up. Yeah, we need to know.
Let me see here. There is a very famous actor who plays like a smaller part in the movie.
John Ritter?
Come on. No. Hold on.
Matt Castle, Arachnophobia. I watched that as a kid, dude.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, dude, now you start doing this thing. Every time you feel anything touch your skin. Oh, I don't like that.
All cast and crew. Hold on. Okay. Christopher Titus is in it, which is weird.
No, who's Christopher Titus? I don't know who that is.
He's that comedian, like big into cars.
Oh, Titus. He used to have a show called Titus.
Yes,
right?
he used to have a show called Titus.
Okay, yeah. That dude's pretty fun. I didn't know that.
Come on. I thought there was like a really big name person who was in this. Maybe I'm making that up.
William Shatner? That'd be quite a connection.
That would be a great connection. Maybe I'm wrong. Big cameo killer clouds of outer space. Okay. Come on. Maybe I'm not. I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong.
Jamie's making stuff up.
I'm making stuff up. I thought there was like somebody who's super famous in it.
Well,
Christopher Titus.
Is it so? It was Titus.
It was Christopher Titus. Okay. Yeah, their weak spot. I love that their nose was the weak spot. That was hilarious. Okay. Yeah, I think that was maybe it. I think it was maybe that.
Well, the only one that I knew that like kind of started the career that was famous on like a horror type movie was Johnny Depp, dude. He was in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Which he wasn't on screen long. He wasn't on screen long.
6 Degrees of William Shatner. Awesome.
Hey, I'll tell you, that dude can act his way out of a paper bag. Whew.
Oh yeah.
He can do whatever he wants.
Speaking of paper bags, I think they give them to you at the new completely empty Memento Mori. That's the new redesign for Memento Mori. Memento Mori has been quote unquote refreshed with an all new layout. It looks like they got robbed.
Yeah, I do. I was going to say, it looks like they pulled back on some of their stock. I do like the fact that it is more open, so maybe you can fit more people in.
Now, that was always a problem with Memento Mori. You couldn't move around in their Memento empty.
Right? It really is. That's crazy. I don't like it.
I don't either. So here are some of the things that I don't think I like. So we've got, this is the new checkout area with like a vintage desk.
Is that's not where they used to do the photo op, is it? No.
Gone is the cool wallpaper.
No. Dude.
Gone are the pictures with the dead faces. I think there might be one on the shelf back there, maybe.
Oh, they just broke my heart, dude. Seriously.
That wallpaper was legit the best thing.
That was my favorite. I'm not kidding. That was my favorite thing to go in and see once I realized it was there. What
now they actually have 2 registers, one on each side of the store. It looks like a spooky Hot Topic, like with the doll, like the jacket on the little doll mannequin in the back there, like it looks like a spooky Hot Topic.
No, do you know what they're doing that I think is just absolutely destroying? I'm serious. They're like destroying the vibe. Like when they redid, the store in Epcot.
And on today's show, Dad triggers Drew.
No, but like, dude, they're taking these things that are like fun and they have the things that have to do with whatever, like, you know, in this case, Haunted Mansion. They're turning it into a department store. I don't want a department store, dude.
Maybe it's a spooky Target
or spooky Target. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. That makes me very upset.
Yeah,
I'm upset. You knew
I'm not feeling this
No,
whole
that's
quote unquote redesign.
I don't like it.
I'm hoping that they have a plan to put something back in the middle with some more merch. But it looks like they barely have any merch. And
now where is the, I'm trying to, like, this is the entryway. Where is the mirror with the ghost in it? Exactly.
I don't think it's there anymore.
Dude.
Because if that's the photo room, right? So you used to come in, and to the left on this side where those two guys are standing would have been the old checkout area, I think, with the desk.
Yeah.
And everything, right? And then where the other register area is where the photo area was. So on the other side of the thing, I don't know if they kept it or not, but
now
these are the pictures I have.
I have to go in on Sunday now.
Yeah, I'm going to be at Magic Kingdom for Father's Day. And this was the wife's favorite ride and store. And this is not good. It's not good.
No, that's not good at all. I don't like it. I don't mind changing something, but change it for the better. Change it for the better for the customer.
It's a haunted Apple store. Very good.
Yeah, right. Yes. And isn't that funny though? The Apple stores, they literally look like they sell nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks like they sell nothing in that store.
Annoying. Another thing that is annoying happens to be this new ice cream cone, apparently from Disney Springs.
Okay.
Why is it annoying?
Because
I'll let you know.
Because it puts color in your mouth.
It puts color on everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
I can tell right away.
So this is the new Buzz Lightyear cone. They're selling it at Swirls on the Water, which is the Dole Whip spot, the new Dole Whip spot for Disney Springs. What used to be the creperie.
Yep.
Because nobody was eating crepes. They went with ice cream.
They thought they tasted like crepes.
Yeah, apparently. So now what used to be where you would get your Dole Whip is now where you get your Bubble Waffles. Bubble Waffles, delicious. Highly recommend those. They just look good. Yeah. This one, every reviewer that I saw reviewed this ice cream cone said the same thing. So it's a cheesecake swirl, right? So that's the flavor of the ice cream, cheesecake. Okay. They said it was very sweet, like overly sweet cheesecake. And it has like those like galaxy crystals on it. And the wings are at least not cardboard. They are white chocolate. You can eat them. Good. Not fondant. But like all of the soft serve and Dole Whips and things like that at Disney, it melts instantly upon touching air. I mean, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. They hand it to you and it's going. It's already going right down. Yeah, right over your hand. Yep. And apparently, whatever they use to make this blue makes your hands blue, makes your lips blue, makes your mouth blue, and does not scrub off. Like, you can't just go to the bathroom and wash your hands and get rid of it. Like, they're like, it's there for the day. It stains. So it's staining things. You are marked. Like, if you stole money from the bank and the dye pack blew up on you, you're marked. Do you have experience with that, Jamie? No, but I've heard that could happen. Friends of yours. Friends have told me. Yeah. Yes, Stephanie Kramer, the wings are at least white chocolate. But it doesn't look. So on a flavor standpoint, some people liked it because they really like sweet stuff. Mm-hmm. And some people didn't because they said it was too sweet. But they all universally said, Billy Glenn,
Last to infinity.
The blue stain will last from infinity and beyond. Oh yeah, perfect.
Yep. I like that. Good work, Billy. Good work.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah, they could have made the wings out of waffle cone. That would have been neat. That would have been cool.
I
but
just feel like there should be more though. I'm like, put blue in wings. Like I don't know. I start feeling really like we know some of these things are like baubles.
Some of them they get a little. This one is less lazy. At least it's not vanilla dyed blue. They gave it a flavor. No idea why cheesecake and Lightyear go together. But hey.
No, but you know what? But like you said, I agree.
They made
like,
some
it wasn't
effort.
Just they didn't go. It's colored blue, but it's just regular vanilla ice cream.
It's blueberry scented. Why can't we make it flavored like a blueberry? Why does it only smell like it?
Who's smelling Dole Whip? Well, maybe I don't know.
That is honestly my favorite thing. Whenever we read any of these food things, where something is a something scented item, and it's for you to eat, and I'm like, why didn't you just flavor it?
Yeah, why does it need a scent? But because when you taste it, you're going to almost smell flavored, it too.
It would smell like pineapple too.
Yeah, because it would be pineapple. Oh, and quick tangent. You know how we were talking about? Was it cashew cheese?
I love
cashew.
Yes,
cheese.
That nasty whatever cheese thing they decided they were trying to pass off on people. Yes.
So for those of you, maybe a lot of people know, Erica Kelsey, who watches us, she said it was during the whole apocalypse time. There was no cheese on the shelves, right? None. This is back in 2020. Her and this other guy, they both needed cheese, and they were both standing in front of cashew cheese, and they had 28,000 pounds of this stuff, right?
Yep.
So like she said, she looked at the guy, and was like, well, I guess we'll try it. Long story short, she goes, it doesn't melt. It tastes like crap. It was just horrible. She said it was like rubber. It like tasted like rubber. So
maybe it was.
Maybe it was. Maybe that's what cashew cheese is.
And that's why there was 28,000 pounds of it.
That's why all the other good cheese is gone. But yeah, she said it didn't melt, nothing. So don't get the cashew cheese unless you want to.
Don't get the cashew cheese. Definitely don't do that. Definitely don't get the cashew cheese. Definitely not. Definitely go to the new Hoop-Dee-Doo review. They announced the menu. We were asking. Okay, I know the thing's back, but what's the menu? Like, is it the same? Well, they've announced the menu, and I don't know about you, but that looks a little small.
That does. I think you need to enhance
and make it
3 times bigger than this.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah,
you got to enhance it 3 times bigger than that. That was only 2.
So we have the menu for the new Hoop-Dee-Doo review, which I 100% we're going.
I have to go.
And
I have to go before they close.
I think we need to go as a group. Take both families, both Hoop-Dee-Doo, review it up.
Yep,
I think that'd be a fun little double date.
A little double family date. It's really just an excuse for me and Jamie to hang out, but.
The wait is nearly over. It's time to raise the curtain and bring on the food once again at a true classic Walt Disney Resort. Hoop-Dee-Doo Musical Review will soon be opening its doors on June 23rd for a musical extravaganza. I love that word. Everything that's an extravaganza, I feel like, and you got to say ganza. You got to
extravaganza.
Yeah.
It feels big. It feels big.
It feels
and important.
Big that way when you do that. Accompanied by your favorite family style feast, meaning you can eat as much of this stuff as you want. They'll just keep bringing more, which is awesome. And it is over at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. You'll find the Pioneer Hall, and within its walls, Pioneer Hall players who are ready to dance and sing their hearts out. Now, we have our first part of the menu is the hoop salad. Okay, from Hoop-Dee-Doo. Once you sit down, you'll have your appetite because feasting begins right off the bat. The hop. I want to say, I keep wanting to say hop, but it's hoop. I don't know why. I see there's 2 O's, but I want to say hop salad.
You know what? Just say it.
But it's not.
Just say we'll call it
hoop
hop salad. Oh, it's a hoop salad.
It's a simple yet incredibly satisfying. I don't know why it's signature. Oh, this just looks like your basic Denny's salad.
Yeah,
this
it's
is very
lettuce and cucumbers and tomatoes and
now, but it's the signature hoop dressing that really sets it off, and it has some sharp white cheddar. What did Leslie say? Love me some cornbread. Hello, Eric. Should you owe me a Coke? Yep, I love the cornbread though. Yeah. It's got sharp cheddar cheese. Right.
That's an interesting little twist there. Yeah.
Sharp white cheddar, cucumbers, and tomatoes. And they have house-made cornbread with honey butter. That's what I'm looking for. That house-made cornbread with honey butter. Now, if they can bring that cornbread out hot.
That's the key. No, that's the key, dude. That's the key.
No, Billy Glenn, thank God I do not think it is shredded cashew cheese.
It better not.
It better not be.
It better not. I'll ask for my money back. I will. I'll ask for my money back.
Yeah, Leslie, I think that lady grabbed them for us from Living with the Land, and she brought them over.
I don't think she just grabbed one. I think she grabbed quite a few.
She grabbed a few. Yeah.
She was like, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to go all the way with it.
So yeah, I'm all about the cornbread. I don't know about you guys. I love cornbread.
Warm cornbread with that honey butter, dude. When you said honey butter, I can see it melting on the cornbread.
Honey butter is so good. So good.
I mean, butter is good. Honey is good. And then you're like, hey, we're going to put them together.
The kiddo has discovered butter. Like, we would make her pancakes all the time. Like, you want butter on it? No, I don't want butter, whatever, butter. So we got bread and butter at a restaurant a while back. And then she was like, ooh,
what is this
butter stuff is good.
Yeah, this butter stuff you talk about. What's going on here?
Exactly. And it's so cool to see like a child experience something like that for the first time. And so she's like, ooh. So then we got pancakes over at the restaurant during our vacation this weekend. And like, so she's putting the butter on the pancakes. And then at one point I looked over and she had the little thing of butter and she's going.
Yeah.
She's like,
get in my belly. Dude.
I can't blame the kid. Butter. We've been trying to tell you to put butter on your pancakes this whole time, and you're like, "No, I don't want it." And we're like,
"No, but and you know what? But as a parent, you use that and go, "Listen, remember all those other things that we try to get you to eat?"
Yes, so Kari, listen to us. Because the Hoop-de-Doo review is at the resort and not in a park. You do not need any kind of park ticket for it. You just make your reservation. You go to the resort. Your parking will be included, and that's it. It's super great. It's not in the Magic Kingdom. It's at the Fort Wilderness campgrounds. And it's not the lodge.
The actual campground. But what was it called? The actual building?
Pioneer Hall.
Pioneer Hall.
That's where you go to get it. Pioneer Hall. Yeah, it's in the resort, Leslie. It is. And that's the coolest thing about it, because you can go make like a little day of it. At that resort, they have like horseback rides, like not like actually on the horse, I don't think, but it's like a horse-drawn carriage, and they take you around.
I think you actually can ride.
Can you actually ride horses also?
As far as I remember, yeah, I believe you can, and maybe you can do the horse-drawn carriage as well.
I know they have the horse-drawn carriage ride because we did that.
Yeah.
You can also they'll rent you a fishing rod, and you could go fishing. They also do like a big campfire that you do not have to be, staying there at the campgrounds or anything. You can just go, and then you can buy. They sell like little s'mores packs, so they sell the graham crackers, the chocolate, and the marshmallows, and your kids can make s'mores. It's a great time.
Or just get the marshmallows for free.
Yeah. Or bring your own.
Or bring your own. Yeah. Bring your own marshmallows.
But yeah, love me some cornbread with honey butter.
And give me some of that coleslaw too.
Yes. And now here, you also get coleslaw. Yeah, they did mention they have
coleslaw.
Creamy coleslaw. So it's not the vinegar-based coleslaw. It's the creamy one. I like the creamy.
I enjoy any slaw. It doesn't matter what it is. I love coleslaw.
Queen hates the slaw.
Queen hates that. She hates that creamy. She likes more of like the vinaigrette kind of vibe.
Okay. The vinegar base.
Yep.
Yes. You used to also be able to take a boat from the Contemporary or from a lot of the other places. I think we would take a boat to there from also. Oh yeah. And I have heard nothing but fantastic things about this fried chicken. Apparently this is some fried chicken.
I mean, is it like the Colonels? You know what I mean? Is it
I don't know if they got maybe 12 spices maybe they got going with this one instead of 11.
They went 12 on it. They were turning it all the way up to 12. These
are pecan smoked barbecue pork ribs with barbecue sauce. So they're using pecan wood to smoke the ribs. And you can tell that they're actually smoked. They're not just telling you they're smoked, because you can actually see that pink smoke ring on the rib.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not smoke flavored.
Right. I mean, you can see it. Hold on.
Jamie's going to show you guys.
I'm going to show you that smoke ring.
Oh, that looks so good. Looks so good.
So, see that like around that edge there? You see that pinkiness?
Yep.
That's from the smoke penetrating the meat.
What? Dude.
So, and this is all you can eat. You just keep eating.
I'm going to eat until I can't move, dude. Oh. So, everybody's like, oh my gosh.
Unlimited ribs, unlimited fried chicken, barbecue baked beans with bacon, a potato salad. I'm pretty sure that's a potato salad, not mashed potatoes. Hold on, I'm going to get into this thing. If you love potatoes, home style mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
I like the mashed potatoes when you got like the skin in it and everything.
Yeah, when they keep the skin in it, keep it rustic.
Yeah.
And
rustic.
Cowboy beans. Those are cowboy beans. Yeah, that sounds great to me. Now, in the back there, that mac and cheese has a special cornbread crust on the top. They break up the cornbread and they crust it on top of the mac and cheese. And now we have hit the mac and cheese portion of the thumbnail.
I love me a baked, dude. I love a baked mac and cheese, with a little topping on it. Oh my! But now here's the thing, though. If this is all you can eat, I think what I'd end up doing is have a little bit of cornbread, and then don't even get into the potatoes or anything else. Just hit up the chicken and the ribs and eat the heck out of those. You eat mashed potatoes, you're gonna fill up on the mashed potatoes. Just saying.
Yeah,
I want to fill up on the chicken. I want to fill up on the chicken.
Yeah, I'm not touching those mashed potatoes. I'll try the mac and cheese because I'm a sucker for a mac and cheese, and I'm gonna eat some of the baked beans. I gotta do that. I love baked beans.
Oh yeah, no, and it has bacon in it. But you don't want to fill up on that
cornbread inception. Oh yeah, Kari, the Hoop-de-Doo review opens again on, I think I put it here in the story, June 23rd.
Wow, I remembered that.
Good job, Drew.
Thank you. It's because it had to do with eating all-you-can-eat food. That's why I try to remember it.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, no meal is complete without dessert.
Right. Is
strawberry shortcake?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll have to leave a little room for that because that is my jam right there.
A nice pound cake, whipped cream, fresh strawberries, and it looks like they've got a unmodified strawberry at the top, but then they have I think the term is called macerated.
I think I know it. Yeah. They're like
strawberries, where you actually soak them in a little bit of sugar, and it makes like a syrup. With them.
Yeah, because I want them to fall apart a little bit.
Leslie was good till that she's like, oh, I need chocolate. Why is there no chocolate?
No.
Unfortunately, this is the only option they do have, and it is Ma's famous strawberry shortcake. It is supposed to be a can't-miss dessert. Everybody's supposed to love it. I know strawberry is Drew's jam when he goes for the waffles. Which one do you go for?
Was that again?
when you get your funnel cakes.
Yeah.
At Epic Eats, best funnel cakes in all of Disney.
The best.
Which one are you going?
Oh, which one? It's always the strawberry one, dude. I got it. It's refreshing, and strawberries are the best. And this looks so good. This looks so good,
doesn't it?
Oh,
presentation looks good.
Yep.
And
like you said, the strawberries are round. The strawberries are round. You can see that like glazing on them. Oh,
yep.
So good. We need to get over there, dude.
Yeah, we totally need to get. And as the kiddo will say, you get dinner and a show.
Now the question is pricing. I forget what was the price on that.
I think it was like $70.
But dinner and a show, and all you can eat.
Do review. All right, let's see. Review. Where is the pricing? Come on, price me up, buddy.
So Stranger says it looks different from years ago.
Okay.
The strawberry shortcake. Maybe it is. Well, they probably.
But it still looks good to me.
They need to streamline it.
Where is the pricing? If I remember, like the pricing kind of like varied depending on where you sat. Okay, here we go. I got it. Yeah, because like where you sit in the theater depends on how good your view is.
Okay.
And then that is the So category 1 is like your like best seats right on the main floor in front of the stage area, and that's $74 for ages 10 and older. 3 to 9 is $44. The cheapest you can get is $66, which is like balcony sides. Here, hold on one second. I can show you guys.
So it's like $8 more, dude, and you get a better seat.
Yeah, it seems like you get the better seat.
Might as well get the better seat.
Get the better seat. Just do it.
You never get picked on upstairs. Yeah. Well, but I want to get picked on. Apparently, you get picked on. I've never been. I've never been to the Hoopty-Doo review.
No, me either. Oh, you get picked on?
I guess.
I haven't been since I was a kid. So
I've never been.
All right, here we go. This is your area. So if you look here on the side,
okay.
come on, get rid of that. Move this over here. Go bigger.
Yes, Eweezy. It's not cheap, but it is all you can eat. So
it is all you can eat.
I'll be eating $74 worth. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Okay. So here we go. This should give you a little bit. Oh no, that went too far. Guess you can't get. There we go.
Dude, he went too far.
That's a little bit better view. So the stage is on the right. Exit stage right.
Stage right over here. It's like an actor.
All right. So we got that. Wasn't that Heavens to Murgatroyd? That was the same guy with exit stage right.
Heavens to Murgatroyd. Even.
I love that. Even. So you got your stage and your main floor, and then you got a balcony. So the balconies are the cheapest on the sides for $66. Category 2 is like the darker section.
Yeah. I think it's that balcony plus the 2.
Yeah,
I think is
yep. 69. The balcony plus the 2 is the 69, and then 74 is the main floor.
Okay. Well, and that's the thing. It's like, say you're going to do category 2, you might as well cough up the other $5 to get the like if it's available
to be on the main floor. Yeah, and I think that they come
floor.
Dancing through the floor. Yeah. I think it's kind of like worth it.
Yeah. Well, if you're already gonna pay $69, you might as well pay $74 and get like the better view, you know. Hey, Matt Castle, have a good one, buddy. Thanks for being here with us. Did I make you go on a tangent? Carrie Bone, you did make us go on a tangent.
But that's okay.
No, it is.
That's what we do around here.
Boop, 2 idiots on tangents.
And to round it all off, it does come with beverages. So beverages are available. So now that we're talking about the food, discuss the drinks. There are a few new adult beverages options you can add for an added cost. You can get the Giddy Up cocktail, featuring the Hall Barkeep's blend of Tito's handmade vodka, Minute Maid premium lemonade, and freshly brewed iced tea. You can also choose from an assortment of craft beers. And I think it comes with like unlimited soft drinks and stuff like that. You know, that's included, your drinks, but no.
Yeah.
Not unlike unlike the old luau, that used to come with unlimited beer and unlimited wine.
That's why they shut it down.
That's why they shut it down. Bob Chapek was like, we ain't giving that out anymore.
Yeah. He's like, we're losing a lot of money.
Build a hotel room.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Have a great night, Matt. Thank you for stopping in.
Dude, that's crazy, man. Open bar at the luau.
Yeah, that's what it was. You had unlimited beers, unlimited wines, and sangria. And then you could buy the monkey punch, which was pretty potent. I bought a monkey punch.
That could get that could get pretty rowdy around there. I'm guessing once they shut down the luau, and then you just disperse everybody.
And everybody has been unlimited drinking.
Adulting.
Because you're also like, I paid $70. I'm getting my money's worth. Give me 4 more beers.
There it is. No, right. No, dude, that's the thing. It's like unlimited, but I have to pay a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna get my money's worth. I'm actually gonna get more. Even though I don't want to drink anymore, I'm still gonna keep drinking.
Right. I'm done drinking. I've finished everything I needed to drink, but
I need to get my money worth.
But I need to get my money's worth. Now, speaking of money, the last part of the thumbnail was about disappearing pirates.
Ooh,
and it has nothing to do with Johnny Depp.
What?
It's Drew's favorite resort, if I'm correct. Drew, what is your favorite resort that you have a soft spot for?
Well, it was Riverside.
Oh, is it Riverside? Okay, then it's.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Caribbean Beach. I thought for some reason you guys liked that.
No, but you know what though? Those are pretty kind of have that same kind of vibe though. But I do love Caribbean Beach. But
well, the Caribbean Beach used to have pirate themed rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they still do technically right now.
For the moment.
But not for long.
No. They're getting rid of them.
They are 86 in the pirate rooms.
Which is such a shame. I don't know why.
Now, the reasoning people think for the 86ing of the pirate rooms is those beds are full size beds. They're not even queens. So very uncomfortable for an adult.
Oh.
It's a very small bed.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha.
Think about the size of a
two
queen size
adults.
bed.
For
and
two
then
adults.
Go even smaller to a full size bed. And so you got to get adults. It's very hard to make that room work.
Right. And just so you know, a little tangent here. Do you see those, the boat mast up there? You can purchase that over at the Antique Mall from Vault Collectibles.
And there's a reason, because they're clearing out the rooms and they're making their way over to Vault Collectible.
Yep, they are making it over to the Antique Mall.
This bed looks to be a queen size bed. That looks to be a much bigger bed.
Oh, yeah.
But the other reason they said, for some reason, the last rooms to get booked all the time at the resort were the pirate rooms. So I guess they weren't that popular, and they're just, and they're not even like retheming them. They're just now. Here's a question. I don't know if you have the answer. This one looks cool.
Well, because we've never stayed at the Caribbean Beach, but what other rooms, like what other themed rooms do they have? Do you know?
No themed rooms.
Oh, so
this was the only theme you could get, and now there's no theme. It's just beach theme.
That's weird that would be the last themed room, maybe because of the sizes of the bed. I don't know.
The rooms are going to resemble Memento Mori now.
Yeah, they're going to get rid of the beds. They're getting rid of everything, dude. Wow.
But I don't know. That bed looks pretty cool. Like if I
Dude,
was a
think
kid,
it looks awesome. I think it looks. Oh,
if I was
dude,
a
I'd
kid
use
and
it
that
as a
was my
kid.
bed,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I would have been stoked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now at the other resorts, there are other rooms. There's the princess rooms at Riverside, I think. I didn't even see that. I clicked off it.
Oh my god! That's
Drew can only sleep on the bed if he can see land.
If I can see land, I'll sleep on the bed. That was a good one. Billy Glenn on fire tonight, man.
Yeah, so I know that we stayed at the Port Orleans in a princess room, and they had like the beds that had like fiber optics in them and like fireworks. You could hit a button and like fireworks would go off on them.
Isn't it like you open? Isn't that the one that you open down and then?
No, this one just had a whole thing.
Oh, just on its own thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they. I like the themed rooms, man.
I like the themed rooms. I've always wanted to stay at the what is that place? Art of Animation.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to stay in one of those themed rooms at Art of Animation because they look so cool.
Because they're awesome, dude. And like I like the Cars area. The Cars area. I'd love to stay at.
And I keep telling people this. I think I'm telling them the truth, but it could be completely making it up like I made up that thing about killer clowns from outer space. But
Titus was there.
They play music underwater in one of the pools at Art of Animation.
You told me. Yes, you told me that, and I still haven't been able to confirm or deny that.
I for some reason feel like I know that.
Jamie might have dreamt it, but he doesn't know. He might have dreamt it one time and
I feel like I know that. Has anybody stayed at the Art of Animation? Can they confirm that they play music underwater at one of the pools?
And when you said that, I so want to believe that is a thing. I'm like, I want to experience that, but I don't know. Taking the theme out of theme parks. Yeah, can anybody confirm that? Does anybody know if that is true, or Jamie is just thinking that?
Or have I just
an
absolutely
awesome thing?
made something up? If I did, it's a cool thing to make up.
Well, I was going to say, or he came up with a spectacular idea that Disney
an awesome
needs to
idea
know
that they totally need to steal.
Yeah.
So these are the princess themed rooms over at Port Orleans. And so that thing behind you has like fiber optics in it, and if you hit a button, it'll do like a light show.
Dude, that's awesome.
And there's so many cool little things like that. The rug, that's the flying carpet.
Yeah.
From Aladdin. So it's so cool. I haven't stayed there, but they do. Okay. Sally Turner is confirming my thing. Yes, it is the pool by the aerial. Yes, that's what I had heard. The big pool. They play music.
Jamie knows what he's talking about.
I knew something.
Wow.
I feel proud of
awesome.
myself.
Now I just need to stay there and go swimming so I can enjoy it for myself.
But unfortunately, like, dude, that used to be a moderate resort from what I understand.
Mm-hmm.
The prices for that resort are not moderate.
Same with Pop Century, dude. No, over at Pop Century, dude. It's not cheap anymore. It used to be cheap. It's not cheap anymore. Or cheaper, I should say. Not anymore.
Whew.
No, but if they start taking this stuff away, it's like Disney's going to turn into a shopping plaza with, a Marriott hotel, dude. You take away like the theming and stuff.
You need cool stuff.
You need it to be special
to make it worth it.
Yeah, you need it to be special.
So this is actually, I think, the style room we stayed in. Hold on. So there's like that themed princess one, and then there's like a darker themed one. And then it has but they all kind of have the same style. Like they're just a little bit different of the decor.
The decor.
The aerial pool was the only pool you didn't go to, and that's the one they played the music for, stranger.
Yeah. I've never been in
You're not paying $69 a night for a Pop Century.
No, Sally, I know. No, but I remember being like, oh yeah, that's the one to stay at because it was the cheaper of the ones. I think somebody just said they paid like $230 or something like that a night at Pop Century. Or something like that. A lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. And with prices like that, people are going to stay off property. No, they will, man.
Scrolling through like the pictures, I was looking for the themed rooms, and like one of the pictures that comes up is a big thumbnail from one of the things. Port Orleans is the worst moderate resort. I don't think so. Port Orleans is a pretty cool resort.
Oh, dude. Riverside, French Quarter.
Beignets.
Beignets, man. And their pools are nice.
Any resort that has beignets at it gets my vote.
Also, when you can walk around the resort and there are people taking horse-drawn carriage rides, like, come on, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. And you get to meet Cinderella and Prince Charming, and you get all nervous and flustered while you're live streaming. Yeah, that happened.
I think you mean, is poor like a euphemism for Port Orleans, or what you will be after paying for the room?
Well, either or, I think. But I think it's Port Orleans Riverside, yeah.
Yeah.
360.
But poor is what you will be after you stay there.
Oh, absolutely. At pretty much any Disney resort now, really.
It's so crazy right now.
We
used to just do little staycations there, like where we'd go, oh, let's grab Drew, I'm sorry.
Lost the light.
But you've been voted off the island.
Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, it came unplugged. That's why.
At least it's not the whole laptop.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's see if there we go. I'm back. Sorry, I'm focusing. I'm focused. I am focused. I'm back. Yeah, no, dude.
Yeah, so we used to take little staycations, go spend a night or two at a Disney resort just for the fun of it.
No.
DVC is tough when you're local.
Yeah.
Because you always have in your back mind, I can just go home.
Dude, no, I know. We always think of that where it's like, I could just drive home and save some money here.
A lot of not some money.
A lot
of
money. Well, and you know what too? Like talking to people where before, okay, like a lot of people are going to start staying off Disney property, because before it used to be like you get, all of these perks, and like right now you have to Uber from the airport. You don't even get that free. You walk out, you get on the bus, it's magical and everything's great. You got to pay for that. You get to the hotel, you're paying like 2 or 3 times what you used to pay.
And you have to pay for parking.
And you have to pay for parking, and they give you a half an hour extra in the park. A half an hour, 30 minutes. That's
the crappy Disney Genie Plus that nobody wants to use. You used to be able to book early if you were a resort. They're not even doing that anymore. Now you have to, that's only day of. Like there's really not a ton of benefits. No free magic bands anymore. Yep.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm telling you, like you were better off staying at like a like what me and Queen did years ago, where we stayed at the Marriott, and it was like, I don't know what kind of room you call it, but it was like 3 huge rooms. One of them was like the big main room.
Kitchenette.
Yeah, dude, had a stove, a refrigerator, a big bubble or hot tub or whatever. All of these things, and it was cheaper to stay there, and they had like a whole bunch of things. They had a pool and everything. Way cheaper than staying at one of the lower end resorts.
Or you do like Zach Z Free did, and you get yourself an Airbnb over in Kissimmee.
Yep.
And you rent a car, a cheap car. You could still come out way cheaper than what you used to get being on property at Disney.
And it's, say you do that, right? Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, but I like being in the resort and stuff. The thing is, you can still go to those resorts and do pretty much everything. I mean, besides going, swimming in the pool, but pretty much do everything else. You can go get a Dole Whip at the Polynesian. You can go walk around. You can go sit down.
They have made it a lot harder to do that because of the parking.
Yeah.
You used to be able to pull up to them and be like, hey, I'm going to just go to the shop, or I'm going to go pin trade, or I'm going to go check out the bars, and they'd let you park. They don't let you do that anymore. You have to have a lunch reservation, a dinner, some sort of reservation.
Right. No, which is fine.
Or you have to go to Disney Springs
That's what I was going to say.
And bust yourself over to the different resorts. Because there was actually just a recent story about somebody I saw complaining about the whole, I can't go bar hopping at the resorts anymore because I used to be able to just drive up and go and check out the lounges and stuff like that, but I can't do that anymore. They won't let me. And, I was like, yeah, it is kind of annoying. I could see that would be annoying.
Well, the thing is, it's like, I look at it, okay, we live, close to the parks. The thing is, can you imagine shelling out 10 grand for your vacation at the Polynesian and you can't find parking for your hotel room? I'd be livid, man. Like
Jill says they're staying in a 3-bedroom condo for exchange fees of $250 a week, 2 weeks for $500, and it's 1,600 square feet. And yes, you got to schlub yourself back and forth to the park. You can rent a car for not too much money, or, Kissimmee, some of those places are close enough where even Ubering yourself back and forth to the parks would be a ton less money than one night at the resorts. They're getting 2 weeks at this condo. Now, it's not they are some nice places. I will say Disney resorts are nice. They really are.
Yeah. You're paying for it.
You're paying for it.
You're paying. It's just like going to a nice golf course, dude. You're going to pay for it. You want a beautiful golf course to play on? You got to pay the money, Yep. Unfortunately. Yeah.
But like I said, what we like to do is we make a breakfast reservation at one of the resorts. You park there. You can go do whatever you want. Now, I guess I'm breaking the rules, but supposedly you're supposed to move your car after 3 hours if from your reservation. At least they don't check that right now. Once you're in the lot, you're in the lot. You're fine. They don't say anything to you.
Right.
But yeah. You're doing breakfast on 100%. You could be able to hop on the monorail and go visit the Poly. Yeah. Yep. What we do is, like, I've either done resort hopping days that way, where we'll go get a reservation at one of the resorts on the monorail, breakfast it up, go resort hop, do a whole bunch of stuff, or we'll go to the Contemporary, breakfast it up, go into Magic Kingdom for a little while, come back through, go to the Poly. Like, you can make a day out of it.
Of just that area around there.
That little area around there.
We say little, but it's kind of big.
Yeah.
It's a little big.
But yeah. 8,000 sounds like a lot of money without food. 8,000 for what? Did I miss something? What was $8,000?
A trip, maybe?
Let's see. You've been chopped. Hotel prices have been Chapek. Oh, I think they're talking about a DVC. Maybe DVC is what they're talking about, the 8,000. Maybe that's like the smallest one you can get in to DVC for.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, it's getting tough to stay on resort. I mean, I can now supposedly there's deals out there, and the different Disney resort booking people can get you special stuff. But even when we get the emails for the resident rates, that's still a lot.
It's a lot of like you said though, it's a lot of money. If I lived 4 hours away here in Florida from Disney, I'd be like, okay. But when you live under an hour, typically it's like
35 minutes.
I'm like 48 without traffic, and it's like
it'd be so nice to just be done with the park and flop myself into the hotel room.
Right.
But
I'm gonna pay.
It's also nice to save $300.
Yeah, $300 and go plop myself at home and watch Netflix.
Breakfast for dinner I love breakfast. We do that all the time around this house. The kid will be like, "Daddy, I want breakfast for dinner." Cook up some eggs, some bacon, maybe some fresh waffles.
Dude, breakfast for dinner is better than breakfast for the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, seriously, dude.
Breakfast tastes better at dinner time. It does.
Every single time I eat it. There's never been one time where I went, you know what? This wasn't as good at nighttime as it was in the morning. Dinner. Yeah. I wish I hadn't done that. I've never once said that.
Never once in my life.
Dinner. I want some bacon.
Mr. Drew.
Yes, sir.
What do you got coming up? What's going on? What's the dealio? What's stuff?
There's so many crazy things going on, Jamie. I do know we're going to be back in Magic Kingdom on Sunday because I'm going to
Okay.
go straight to Memento Mori and have a word with the people.
I'm gonna have a stern talking to somebody.
Yes. Oh my god. No, but I do got to check that out. But we're going to be live on Sunday, and I feel like that honestly is going to be the last stream we do here in Florida because we are heading back to Maine on Wednesday morning. This coming Wednesday for a week and a half.
What can we look forward to from Maine?
You know, we're gonna.
Do we have you mentioned any previous? I don't want to blow up your spot.
No.
It was a teaser, just like a wet whistle.
Well, we're gonna check out Portland, Maine. Probably do maybe a little live stream from Portland, Maine. Show you guys down on Commercial Street where you get your lobster and all that stuff. Was that again?
Portland, Maine's like a thing. That's like a big.
Oh
thing.
yeah, oh yeah. No. Portland's like it's the hip town, man.
It's the hot spot.
It's the hot spot for a lot of people. No, that's what it is. It's total hipsterville. You know, it's the port. It's where magic things happen.
Will you be eating any lobster?
Probably not on the live stream because we filmed the vlog last time we went. We were like, oh yeah, we're gonna post this, and it was like when you eat lobster, man, it's so messy and butter and yeah. But yeah, no, we're gonna do some stuff like that around Maine. Show you guys the Maine coast. Maybe go up to LL Bean. Show you guys LL Bean. You know,
and I heard coffee. Like Portland's a big coffee spot. I heard. Right? Aren't they like big into the coffee?
No,
like roasters
dude, huge.
and
they're huge. Portland is huge for like micro brews with like beer and also like micro, coffee.
Micro roasters. I think
roasters. Thank you. Roasters. So they're really like that's a thing. Like there's a lot of good micro brews and micro coffee roasters all around the area. So hopefully we'll give you guys a little overview of that. And yeah, so we're gonna go for a week and a half, and it should be good. It should be good. We're gonna try to fit everything into a week and a half. I don't know how well that'll go, but
is there a theme park there that you will be visiting?
If it was cheaper, I'd bring you guys to Funtown. And I know if Johnny never
went, how can Funtown be expensive? That just sounds cheap.
You think it would be? It's not. The last time we went, we were like, holy cow. Like we're looking at, dude, it's like $50 or something for a person, for an adult. Last time I checked,
I was thinking fun spot type stuff where it's free to get in, but the ride.
No, you got to be committed. But I'll check the prices. Maybe they went. Yeah, see, Johnny Neverland knows because Johnny.
Do they have a Lobster World?
Lobster World. They should, man. They should. But we'll see. We'll see. We are going to bring you to Old Orchard Beach. I think we're going to make it down there for some pier fries.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the beachy town around the area. So
okay.
But yeah.
Yep. I think that is Funky Town, Leslie. It's
Funky Town. It's an expensive Funky Town, but
it is an expensive.
But enough about me, Jamie. What about you? What do you have coming down the pipeline?
Well, I have so much footage from our beach vacation. We went to like a beach restaurant. I got some sunsets, mainly without people in it. Mostly,
yeah. Except for one shot.
Oh, Side rant. I took the big camera, big lens. I got the tripod there. It's sitting on the beach, pointed right at the sunset. I'm like right off the edge of the ocean, so that like I'm like, oh, people can't really, they won't come in front of there's the ocean.
Right.
Who's gonna get in front of the ocean?
Right. You have the spot, and it's like, yeah, you're good.
Right. I'm like sitting behind the giant camera, trying to do like a stationary shot of the whole sun going down type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude just walks right up, looks at me, looks at the camera, knows what I'm doing, walks in front of it, dips his feet in the ocean and starts like rinsing his sandals off. Like right as the sun's going down. I know I don't own the beach or anything like that, but still.
But come on, especially if you look and see what somebody's doing, you're like, that's a camera.
And it's not like I just had my iPhone like this.
Yeah. Right.
Like it was literally a big old honking camera with a big lens. And I'm like, really? And of course,
You
my
wrecked
sweet
it.
wife, she's like, just move. I'm like, then it ruins the whole point of the shot. I said, watch the sun go down.
Right. No, it's supposed to be station. Like you said, it's supposed to be stationary, and you watch it go down. I know. Darn people on the beach.
Side ran over. So I have lots of footage from our beach days, some beach restaurants over in Clearwater Beach. If you guys ever get a chance, it's like 2 hours from Orlando, but Clearwater Beach is a fantastic beach. It's West Coast beaches, which means the water is really warm and it's nice.
And the waves are not as crazy. Like
the waves are not as crazy.
Surfing, then you got the West Coast for like kind of more like for chilling. Yeah, exactly.
And we did a dolphin boat adventure. We saw some dolphins. We've got restaurant stuff, just a whole bunch of fun stuff. I'm editing that now. That'll be coming out in the next couple days or over a week or something like that. I still have to do my opening of the Loki scepter and the Thanos gauntlet. I got so much of that stuff to do. I will be at Magic Kingdom for Father's Day. That's what I wanted to do for my Father's Day.
And when is Father's Day?
I will be in June 19th.
Okay.
You'll be in Maine, I think.
Yes, I will. I will be in Maine for Father's Day.
Eating some lobster.
That's what I want for Well, I want some scallops.
Oh, scallops.
I
had some good scallops over at a beachside resort, Frenchie's Rockaway.
Frenchie's, okay, yeah. I know Frenchie's, like, yeah.
And there's like 14 different Frenchie's. It's hilarious.
No, then that's how I know it. Yeah, I've seen
Rockaway,
it.
Frenchie's Marketplace, Frenchie's. It's like
I've seen it wherever I've seen it.
Frenchie's do you have?
There's a lot of Frenchie's down here.
But yeah, we love Clearwater Beach. It's like our favorite little beach to go to. So I got a bunch of stuff on that. I'll be at Magic Kingdom on Father's Day, eating at the Jungle Skipper Cantina. Love that place.
Dude, that was a great. But we went there once. I had a great experience.
And I want to get on the Jungle Cruise for Father's Day. We'll see how it goes with the wait. But that's what I want to do. I want to get on the Jungle Cruise for Father's Day, eat the Skipper Cantina, and I'll be a happy dude. That's pretty much. And then next week on Wednesday, there will not be a live show on Wednesday or Thursday, but there will be the re-release of the first ever Dad and Drew show official. We will premiere that. Drew and I might try to pop in if we can. I don't even know if we'll premiere it. We'll probably just release it because I don't even know if we'll be able to premiere it.
Release it probably. Right.
We'll probably just release it instead of premiere it.
And please leave a comment on how
comment on it, like live comment it like it was a live show. Just keep running comments down it like it was the chat.
Yeah,
that'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
And then when we come back the following week, I don't even know the date. I should know the date. I think we decided it was
20
something. The 22nd.
No,
I think it's the 22nd.
No,
because today's the 9th. You're gone the week after that. The 15th is going to be the first show. And then the 22nd will be show number 100.
I think it was the 27th or 28th.
27th or 28th?
Because we're going to be gone for a week and a half.
Oh, a week and a half. You're right.
Yeah.
So we're going to miss 2 shows then maybe. Or is it? No.
Are we? Oh, no. Yeah, we are. I think that is.
Okay, wait. We don't even know. That we will put an announcement on the community page.
We will. Yes. We will. But we are going to have the first episode. We know
the first episode will be next week's show.
Wednesday. Yep.
And if there's nothing the following week, we'll put something else up then for that also. Yeah. Maybe one of our watch parties or something. We'll put up another oldie but goodie. Yeah. And then the next live show will be the 100th show. We're going to try to get some guests. We're going to eat something hot. We're going to act. We're going to bring out all the guns. Every segment we do is going to be on that show.
Yep. It's going to be spot on. And we have these dreams, and we're going to see how many we're actually going to make.
We'll see how much of it actually happens. But we want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching and supporting and chatting both our channels, premieres, lives, this channel, everything. You guys are the greatest.
It's been awesome.
We really do appreciate it. You mean a lot to us. None of this would be possible without any of you guys watching it. So thank you.
Yes. Thank you guys. Thanks for booping and subbing.
Booping
and subbing. Booping and subbing. Yeah.
What happens to be the only way to live?
Jamie, The only way to live is in the moment. And this guy might on Saturday, but not today. Will not do an outro.
No,
Maybe
well,
Saturday.
well, I will do.
Cupcake update.
We didn't hit it,
know.
so I had to hit it on the way out.
She thought she was
That
getting
cupcake
away.
looks totally real.
She thought
That's
she was
She's gonna get away with it.
Photoshopped.
Nope.
All right. That's it, guys.